Centiron review. So, as you can see, this is very, very, very big. So, down into the video. So, as you can see, it says a big mega, bigger than my hand. It says Nerf right there. It says Centiron only on the, well, actually, it's on this side. And on this side only, just not painted. Centiron right there, just not painted. Also says how to load it. Right there. There. See it there. So yeah, not too much going on, but still nice. And with you, it won't just come like this, because then you would need a pretty big box, right? Like this. This actually just came with this half. This is, that is the main blaster. That's pretty much the main blaster. This barrel, you need to clip it on. And then once it's clipped on, you can't take it off. It just won't come off once you clip it in, unless you unscrew the gun to take the locks off, or otherwise, if you don't, it's just staying on there. But it really doesn't affect the ranges at all. So yeah. And also these two priming bolts, you need to install these also. And it's not like just a standard priming thing. It's actually two pegs with two rods that click together in the gun, because the older primers, priming bars, were a peg that are the same. That one of them had a long rod and one was had a hole, and then you need to clip that together. This is a short rod and a short rod that clip together in the gun. So that's weird. And that right there, that is not the priming indicator, because as you can see, you wouldn't be able to see that very well. But this is actually the priming indicator. That, I'm trying to show you this. That is the priming indicator. So, as you can see right now, it's red. Nothing's there. But when you prime it, it then turns green. And then you can hear that. Very powerful. And so the drawback is from here to there. So I'll just demonstrate that for those of you see how long it is. So I need to do it this way. And the trigger will not pull unless it's primed completely forward. It will then pull. So now let's talk about what you get. So you get 6 mega darts. You get this very nice bipod. So I need to talk about this. So it's a very big bipod, as you can see, way bigger than my hand. It has, as always, it's got 2 clamps, and it says Intrigue Elite there. It has a crack in mine, but that's actually normal with all the Centurions. So these fold down, and they actually click nicely. So this. And then when you get it, it's like this, right? And then they go on the top, the bottom, the electrical rail, just like that. And then Mega Centiron. So I like to keep them back because it looks good, and I can reach up there. This is the furthest I can reach. That's the furthest. But for older people who have longer arms, they would probably either like to take this off or fold these forward. I mean, for me, both of them look pretty good, but this provides a better grip. I mean, it doesn't look as good, but it provides a better grip, like here. And it actually clicks nicely. As you can hear there, clicks. So it clicks nicely. And then when you fold them down, well, I mean, it comes off pretty easily, which I will, of course, talk about. Well, I mean, not talk about, but I'll do it in the pros and cons at the end of this video. It slides on, like, any normal bipod, like on the Stampede. I have them like this. And it also sits quite nicely. Quite nicely. Oh, and I also forgot to mention something. Let me just get this thing off. This is actually there. Here we go. And to lock this, what's locking it are these holes. That's what's locking. It also comes with this giant mag. Like, look at that. Look at my hand. So here is a 12-dart clip, in case you're unfamiliar with the mag clips. That's the comparison. And this is a 6-dart clip compared to a 6-dart mag clip. Look at that. Way bigger. That's because it takes bigger darts. So, yeah. Also there's writing right there. And if I grab a mega dart, it actually just fits perfectly in there. And if I grab a mega dart and then I grab an elite dart, hold on a second, guys. If I grab this, look at that. Look at that. I won't push it all the way in because then you will have trouble getting it out. So that's why I didn't push it all the way in, but it will go all the way in. Okay, so we've talked about the blaster, and now I need to talk about inserting clip because it's actually kind of different. So it also has this clip release. It's actually a pretty strong spring, but the trigger, very light. It's a very light trigger spring. And with me, sometimes this actually jams quite frequently. And also, look how big this is. Look at that. It's giant. It is this big. That's big. And if I compare it to me, look at that. It's giant. Sometimes with me, it kind of gets stuck. Like, if you don't pull it back all the way, what will happen is it'll go to there. That happens to me a lot. So what I do when I have trouble is I do this. I put it with both hands, and then do that. And then do that way. Also, there's a jam door up here. And with the old guns, remember what you need to do is you need to prime it back, and then you can open the jam door. But the jam door won't actually open if it's primed back. You need to prime it forward. But when it's primed forward and you can fire it, it still won't open. So you need to actually trigger and make sure nothing happens, and then you will be able to open the jam door. Same with the clip. When you prime it back with the old guns, then you can put it in the mag. But the mag, it won't actually go in. Why isn't it going in? Why? That's because it's primed forward. And if it's primed with air, it still won't go in. When you fire it, it will then go in. say with the clip leaks if it's primed. When it's primed back, the clip release won't work. When it's primed forward with air, it won't come out. When you shoot it, then, well, sorry about that, guys. Then it will come out. I dropped this actually a couple times. Okay, so no dents. Sorry about that. Sorry. Also says, injury delete there. This is big 6. So, there's the other side. This is part of the Elite series. This is the Elite Mega. And this does get like 100 to 106 feet, so that's incredible. So it also says entry delete there. And entry delete there. And it has 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 5. So it has 5 sling points. I thought it was 4, but it actually has 5. So yeah. If I get the clip, so actually, it's time to do some firing. So, oh wait, it's actually not time to fire yet. So, let's talk about the tactical rail. So, it has 1 tactical rail on the bottom, which mostly the time should be taken up with your bipod. But if you want to put like a Stampede one, you can. Or you can put like integrated Vulcan tripod for a mod. And it also has a tactical rail on the top. So we'll grab an attachment. So here I have a long shot scope. This is good for a sniper. It's nice. And even though this technically is a sniper rifle, it doesn't come with any scopes, so that's kind of weird. But it does have a little sight, so you line up here where the barrel clips on with the edge right there where the barrel clips. Well, at the front of the barrel. And then it gives you a very, very nice sight. I always use that actually. In wars when I use this, I always use that for aiming. And as you can see, there, very nice sight. So yeah. It also has the lasered on bits, but now it's just firing. So of course, let's load up our 6-start magazine. And this is also an Elite mag, so you can see through on one side and one side. So one side is not transparent. So one side is solid and the other side is see-through. So yeah. Okay. And this does jam frequently, as I already mentioned. So, when it's primed forward, switch to your other guns. Primed back, not gonna work. Everything works when it's primed forwards. This gun. So yeah. And when you clip on the barrel, a shorter piece on top, a longer piece on the bottom. Or otherwise it won't go in. And this is actually pretty heavy. Like, it's very heavy. So I'll change the camera. Okay, so put it up on the stand. My pictures away from the school. Turn the lights on.